Christian Nørgaard, guys. Christian Nørgaard is so underrated, and I don't think we talk about it at all or enough. This guy plays the number 6 role almost perfectly. He's calm on the ball. He's not scared to move forward, and he always make himself available in this game, as we see. The way Nørgaard intercepts play, recycling possession, and delivers passes effortlessly is exactly what Arsenal need in control to make games like this happen. His build up to the goal didn't happen by accident. It happened because he understands spaces. What I love most is his intelligence. He doesn't hide. He wants the ball, even under pressure. That's elite midfielder behavior for you. So I'll ask the question directly. Tell me why this guy doesn't deserve more playing time in the league. Because honestly, Zubimendi would have done more better, right? That's what a lot of people would think. Of course, no, he wouldn't have done better. This guy actually come from the trenches. He was the captain of Brentford, and I don't know why he's getting minimal minutes or no minutes at all in the league. It's so disrespectful to him, given the part that he has an experience in the league and we are not even using him at all in that league. This was a proper number 6 performance, disciplined, progressive, and brave for me. And we see a part where he actually wants to make assist and do all sorts of things. This guy deserves a lot of credit, a lot of credit. Kairat Almaty, how can we not talk about King Cobra? What this guy did was actually exceptional. He was the man of the match, no doubt. It wasn't even close. Nobody come close to him. A beautiful goal and an assist. A beautiful world-class goal and an assist to Gyøkeres. 3 big chances created. You can't forget that. And a massive impact on Martinelli's goal. All of this in just first half. And remember, this is Havertz just coming back from injury. What stood out was how we played as a direct number 10. He wasn't floating aimlessly. He was decisive. He freed Gyøkeres the right time. Yes. And that's exactly what every night wants. Every single night in this world just wants to free their same ball to score goals. This version of Havertz creates spaces. We can't compare Gyøkeres. Gyøkeres is a proper night. We see Gyøkeres comes and lose some chances. So if you guys are still saying we should not use Gyøkeres due to chances, no, this is our proper night. This version of Havertz creates spaces, attract defenders, and makes Arsenal unpredictable. That's one thing about it. Collect the ball one time, throw it back. And that's why he looked so effective compared to other options in that role. For me, this was a 10 out of 10 performance. And it's not even by my mouth, this is by stats. Because even Odegaard coming in couldn't even replicate what he did. So we have to talk about easy performance and gameplay. He played as a 8. He was not too far away from Nørgaard and always close to Lewis Kelly, operating in that middle channel. You see, what I thought was that Eze would be the 10 or be the farthest player, even when Odegaard came in. Just for you to know that Eze can actually play the role we think he might not play. Although he just had a decent game, but he was on the ball too often, killed the ball off, he always romanced the ball, and he didn't really drive forward enough. Odegaard came in and Havertz went off. Eze moved into that same 8 position that we think, okay, maybe Odegaard will play as an 8. He got into some good areas, but he wasn't as effective, as direct as Havertz, that's Odegaard for you. Still, it's encouraging to see him and his flexibility in the game, though. It was also good to see that Calafiori is back. Credit to Mikel Arteta for giving academic players opportunity, and that's how you build a sustainable team. And our possible team to face next is Atlanta, Leverkusen, Dortmund, or Olympiacos. This is an easy something for us in the round system. And another news is that the fact that Bayern is second on the table, the only time you can meet again, it will be in the UEFA Champions League final. So my final thought, I think looking at how Eze, Havertz, Nørgaard contributed into the game, especially with how Gyøkeres was so effective. This is the number 1 game where Gyøkeres have the most touches. This is the game he has the most touches. And all this go down to Eze, Havertz, and Gyøkeres. So looking at it, I'm not saying Havertz and Eze should go to the lineup and start it, but looking at it, do we think that Odegaard and Zubimendi and Declan Rice have to look at how this midfield structure, although we played with Kairat Almaty, but it doesn't matter because these two people actually played a game where we expect them to play. It's not like they were bad. They scored 2 goals at the Emirates. That's very rare. So looking at it, my major question to us is that could we start seeing more of Nørgaard and Havertz from now on, and Eze playing the position of 8 where we don't even expect him to play? Thank you guys. Leave your thoughts in the comments.